Namaste. Today we will continue with the 31st sloka in chapter 2. Svadharmam api cāvekṣya na vikampitum arhasi dharmyāddhi yuddhāc chreyo'nyat kṣatriyasya na vidyate. Svadharmam api cāvekṣya na vikampitum arhasi dharmyāddhi yuddhāc chreyah anyat kṣatriyasya na vidyate. In order to remove sorrow of Arjuna, Bhagavan had taught Atma-jnanam and concluded in Sloka 30. In this sloka, Bhagavan points out one more reason as to why Arjuna should wage the war. Now let's go into the sloka. Svadharmam api. Dharmam. Let us understand the word dharma. Dharanat dharma ityahu dharmo dharayate prajaha. Dharanat meaning hold or sustain, that which holds or sustains a society. Dharmo vishvasya jagatah pratishtha. Dharma is something which holds the society or which is the foundation for a society. So dharma is basically the roles and responsibilities of individuals in the society. The roles and responsibilities are based on one's gunas. Usually we have three types of gunas, namely sattva, rajo and tamo guna. We will later see these gunas later, but sattva guna is generally which helps in calm disposition. Rajogunam is one that creates anger or aggression. Tamoguna is laziness. Okay, now the next question comes. Who tells what I should do? In Bhagavad Gita 16th chapter, Bhagavan says, Tasmat shastram pramanam karya karya vyavastito. The shastras are the pramanam. The shastras are of two types at a very broad level, namely Shruti and Smriti. The four Vedas, Rig, Yajur, Sama and Atharva, are called Shrutis. Shruti simply means that there was no author and it was heard. There is no author to it, and the rishis saw these mantras in deep tapas. Hence, these rishis are called as mantra drashtarah, and these Vedas are apaurushayam. Purusha nirmitam na. It was not written by somebody. Smriti are the Puranas and Itihasas. Bhagavan Vedavyasa has written the 18 Puranas and one Itihasam, namely Mahabharatam. Yet another Itihasam is Ramayanam, which was written by sage Valmiki. Dharma again is of two types. One is Sadharana Dharma and another is Vishesha Dharma. Sadharana Dharma is the Dharma which is applicable to all in all times. For example, the Sadharana Dharma that Manusmriti points out is Ahimsa Satyam Asteyam Shaucham Indriya Nigraha Etam Samasikam Dharmam Chaturvarnyam Abhravit Manuhu. So, Ahimsa, which is non-injury to other living beings, Satyam, Asteyam, non-stealing, Shaucham, cleanliness, Indriya Nigraha, control of the senses. These are Samanya Dharmam, Samanya meaning which is applicable to everybody. Vishesha Dharmam is based on one's Varnam and Ashramam. Varnam is the class, namely Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. Brahmana is basically one who has high Sattva Guna. Kshatriya is one who has high Rajoguna. The Shastras say that for a Brahmana, his svadharmam or his duties are patanam, patanam, study of the scriptures and teaching of the scriptures. Dhanam, pratigrahanam, offering things to others and similarly receiving. Yajanam, yajanam, doing the yagas or making others do. Similarly, for a kshatriya, dushtasya dandaha, punishing the bad people, sujanasya puja, and worshipping good people, and increasing treasury, being impartial in judgments, and protecting the kingdom. Again, these dharmas change based on the stage of life, namely the ashrama. Brahmacharya is like the student life these days. Grihastha is the householder life. Vanaprastha is kind of a retirement life. And finally, sannyasa is renouncing everything. Now, let us go into the sloka. Svadharmam cāvekṣya na vikampitum arhasi. Now, Krishna points out, Bhagavan points out that looking at your own dharma, svadharmam, you're a kshatriya, and looking at your dharma is to protect the people and the kingdom. So, looking at your own dharma, na vikampitum arhasi, you ought not to be perturbed, you ought not to be worried. Dharmyāddhi yuddhāc. What more can be better than a righteous battle for a kshatriya? So this is what Bhagavan points out to Arjuna. When someone does their duties as allocated by Shastras without any expectation for a long period of time, Shastras say that he achieves chitta shuddhi or purity of mind. A pure mind is like a pure mirror where the reflection is very clear. So once his mind becomes very pure, then the Atma Jnanam dawns on him when told by a teacher. We'll continue again with the next sloka tomorrow. Dhanyavadaha.